Hi everybody, this is Marci from Ascent Studio, and today I'm going to do about a 30-minute ab workout with you guys. So we're going to start off in our warm-up with just doing a few exercises, and then I want to teach you guys a little bit about how to work out your deep core stabilizers, kind of foundation for your abs. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on the floor. I do have my rocks, so I've got two smaller ones and one larger one. If you have weights or a plate, dumbbells will work too. So if you have a few rocks, that's great. It'd be good to have two rocks that are about the same size. So if you're catching this later, not during the cast, then yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and head back to the mat and do a little bit of warming up. I'm gonna be setting a timer. All of our ab exercises when we start doing the ab workout are gonna be timed at 30 seconds pop. So if you see me looking kind of off to the side, you'll know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's hop to it. So we're just gonna start now with some ab exercises. And we're just gonna do, first one we're gonna do, this is literally just to warm up our abs. We're gonna do a dead bug. So go ahead and get on your back, bring your knees up, and your arms go up behind you, and you're basically just gonna be you can bring your foot up like this, your leg like this. Okay, you can do this, but I want you to keep your head on the ground. We're not doing bicycle crunches, but we're just kind of starting to warm our legs up a little bit. So we'll do a few more of these. I think it's kind of funny they call these dead bugs. All right, and one more. Awesome. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is just bridges. So this is a good point in which to start really thinking about making sure your pelvis is in the right place. So let's go ahead and turn it under and make sure that lower back is really tight to the ground. And then you're going to come up into a bridge and hold it, and then just come back down. And we're not holding any exercise we do right now. We really won't be because we're obviously trying to warm things up. Really squeeze your glutes at the very top. And trying to make a straight line from your knee to your shoulder. So hold it for a beat, squeeze those glutes. All right, let's do 3 more. All right, so stay on your back, and I'm gonna have you bring your knees up again. This time, this is one of the first deep core stabilizer exercises. If you've worked out with me for any length of time, we've done some of this before. But I want you to really, really bring those knees up and really feel your lower back. Kind of wiggle your lower back really so you get as much surface area of your lower back onto the mat. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly start to lower one leg at a time, just one leg at a time. And I want you to lower that leg only as far as you can keep that lower back, maintaining all that surface area on the ground. And then bring it back up. And then switch to the other side. Really press into that lower back. You want to be able to breathe through these. So don't hold your breath. Really, really push, push, push on that lower back. A good way to practice these is to have somebody hold a towel right under that lower back and try and yank it out from underneath you while you're doing these exercises. So keep going, really push on that lower back to keep it down. Keep the head down. Do one more on each side. Okay, take a breath, arch up, wiggle a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna turn it back over and go into a plank. Exercise into a plank, and we're going to do this on an iso plank, so you're going to be on your elbows, and you're going to keep that pelvis really down tight, roll those lats back so everything is really firm. Abs, glutes, and thighs are super tight, okay, and on the count of 3, we're just going to hold that as tight as we can, and I'll tell you when to stop. Remember, you have to breathe, so hold 1, 2, 3. Don't stop breathing. Hold it tight, tight, tight. If you've got someone nearby, have them try and knock you over. From both directions. Hold it tight. Remember to breathe. Tight, tight, tight. Glutes, thighs, and abs. Tight, tight, tight. Okay, now release. Great. All right, and the next one we're going to do the same thing we were doing before in bridges, but this time we're going to hold it. So flip it back over. Really make contact with the lower back. That really helps turn that pelvis under. Really hold those abs super tight and come up. Thighs as tight as you can get them. Abs, glutes, and just hold it. And don't forget to breathe. Tight, tight, tight. Again, if you have someone there to help try and keep you as tight as you can, then have someone try and knock you over. Roll their shoulder blades back so you can get a good surface area of your shoulders on the pad, and just hold it tight. Tight, tight, tight. Abs tight. Glutes, thighs. Keep reminding all those parts of your body. Don't loosen anything up. Tight, tight, tight. Keep it up. Keep going. Remember to breathe. Tight, 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 and relax. Okay. And then, again, if you have the chance to get a towel under your back, we're going to start from the beginning. If there's two of you, you can kind of switch off and on in this if you do this at a later date. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring our legs up. This time, really rock that lower back in, and we're going to go both legs at the same time. Again, you're only going down as far as you can keep that lower back, as that total surface area of the lower back on. So you really have to push on your lower back when you're doing this. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. Come on down. Keep them down. Keep it down. As soon as you start feeling that lower back coming up. Okay, come back up. Okay, we're going to do it again. Push, push, push. Push, push, push on that lower back. Okay, and do it again. Push, 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 push on that lower back. And bring it in. Okay, another time. Push, 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 push on the lower back. And bring it in. Okay, good job. All right, so again, we're going to flip it back over and do plank. One more round. So, isoplank. Tuck that pelvis under, toes under, lats packed. Okay, and tight. Squeeze thighs, glutes, and abs. Just go. Keep it tight the whole time. Keep it really tight. Don't let it loosen. Tight, tight, tight. Really squeeze those glutes, thighs, abs. Tight, tight, tight. You should be shaking slightly. Okay, now relax. Okay, shake a little bit. Okay, and then the last one we're going to do is bridges again. So go ahead and get on your back. And come on up into a bridge. Again, actually, really wiggle that lower back flat into the ground. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that pelvis turned under. Shoulder blades rolled back so your shoulders are really on the ground. Okay, and now thighs, glutes, and abs super tight. Go ahead and squeeze them and hold it. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. Tight, tight, tight. Don't let it go. If you feel yourself, keep reminding. Go through thighs. You can tap yourself. Glutes, abs. Thighs, glutes, abs. Don't let anything slack off. Hold it really good. And relax. Good job. Okay, so that was our warm-up. So we're going to run through, in this workout, we're going to run through 2 sets of 6 exercises. The first set we're going to do twice. So we're going to do 6 exercises to a 30-second timer. We're going to do it twice. We're going to have 5 seconds to transition between each exercise, okay? So I've got it all timed. You can just follow along to me. You don't have to worry about that, but just so you're aware of what's happening. In between sets, we're going to have a transition time, but we're going to roll through both sets pretty quickly. And then between the 2 full sets, so between the first set exercises and the second set exercises, we're going to have a 30-second rest. Again, this is a short workout, so we're just going to stick to this and do the best you can. I have not been working out with abs as much as I normally do, because I usually do that with you guys at the gym several days a week. So this will be as brutal for me, I'm sure, as it is for you. Okay, I'm going to start the timer. We got 5 seconds start. We're going to start with a chest press of the fly, and I'll go ahead and I can show you that real quick actually before we get going. Grab your weights, okay? So all we're going to do is just do a chest press, okay? Like this. So you're coming up and you're coming down. Leave your knees where they are and your feet on the ground. We're just going to do that, okay? So you need these weights. The second one we're going to do, I'll introduce it, but a pike with a fly. So you're going to hold on to your weights for the first 2 exercises. The fly is just going to be your arms out, and then we're just going to bring it up and your butt comes off the ground, okay? So those are the first 2 exercises. They're the only ones in this round that you need weight for. Okay, everybody get started. We got 5 seconds to get ready to go. And, okay, push. Really bring that rib cage to the top of your pelvis. And this is awesome, it's time because I don't need to count. Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, bring it out to a fly. Again, 5 seconds between each exercise. And we're bringing our butt off the ground. So you're flying with those weights. Superset on the chest. The butt should lift off the ground. So this is lower abs. Okay, next is our favorite, bicycle crunches. Ready? Right after this is going to be squirms. Slow and controlled. We're not racing. Solid movements. All right, squirms. Bring those feet as close to your butt as you can, and you're reaching in and grabbing your ankles. Go forward. Okay, the next exercise is plank walks. Hope you weren't like me before this and drink a bunch of water. Okay, on iso plank, pelvis butt down, and you're walking it out. Alternate from side to side. Keep your butt down. Okay, and the last one is hip touches. So stay in that iso plank and just touch your hip from side to side. Oh, that was 5. So now start. I'm not used to having time in between our exercises. Okay, we get 30 seconds. Transition, I think we got everything. Yep, that was all of it. Okay, so we get 30 seconds transition. There's going to be a 5-second thing here. After this 30 seconds, we're going to do that whole thing over again. So go ahead and make sure that you have your weights ready to do the chest presses and the flies. Take a drink of water if you need one. Okay, there'll be 5 seconds for you to get set up. Okay, and chest press with a crunch. Okay. Okay, get 5 seconds. And fly it up, butt off the ground. Head and neck stay on the ground. After this is bicycle crunches. Okay, go for it. Slow and controlled. Okay, squirms, keep stay on the ground, feet apart, and go. Do not rub your back on the ground. Should all be coming from the abs. If you need to make it easier, you can touch the outside of your ankles. Okay, flip it over to plank walks. Pelvis down. Don't put that butt up in the air. Okay, stay in the nice plank. Come to your knees for a second if you need to. And for some reason my timer's a little bit off, so I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next exercise. Okay, and go ahead and hip touch. Okay, good job. That was the end of that set. So go ahead and get a drink of water, and we're going to do a whole other set. We're going to start in the next set with boat rows. Not used to my timer being this low. I mean my screen. Okay, take a breather. My cousin's watching. Hi, Kathleen. Or Kathy. Can't quite call her Kathleen. Okay, so the next set's going to be boat rows. And then we're going to do transfer crunches. So for boat rows, you don't need a weight. But for the transfer crunches, the flatter the weight you have, the better, because we're going to be holding them overhead, bringing them in and putting them on our knees. And so that'll be the only exercise that we need a weight for. So just the second exercise in this next round. Okay, you guys ready to get into it? All right. Again, let's see. I'm going to start us over again. Okay, so we've got 5 seconds. Boat rows. Feet off the ground, hands up, and you're going to rotate your feet below, out, and then in. Stay in a boat pose the whole time. All right, a couple more seconds. Next one again is those transfers. This is going to kind of be a brutal one to go into. Take that weight, put it overhead, and then bring it to your knees. Pike yourself out. Bring the weight up, overhead, onto your knees. Pike yourself out. Really watch that lower back. You can feel it just like we were before. So really try and push that lower back down. Be really aware of what you're doing with it. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is a twisting plank. So come up into plank and twist with your knees up through your armpits. This is a killer because we're gonna stay in plank at the end of this and we're gonna tap our toes out to the side. So stay in plank, hold that plank tight, and we're gonna tap out to the right and then to the left. You have a 5 second. If you need to come to your knees, use it then. Okay, and tap. Keep it up. This is going to be a brutal one. Less than 10 seconds, less than 5 seconds. Hold it, hold in plank, and you can come to your knees if you need to. Come back up and tap out to the other side. Go ahead and go. Keep that butt down. Hold that plank. Okay, less than 10 seconds. Okay, the last one, the side planks with hip touch. So come up on your side and just touch your hip down. Just a tap. Hold it for a beat at the top. And we're just going to flip it over and do it on the other side. So go ahead. My timer's a little off, so go ahead and get up and go. I'm not sure what I did. I tested it before we started. I'll tell you when to stop. You'll hear a timer. Don't stop. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. You're gonna hear another timer. Okay, and that's good. Okay. All right, so take a little drink of water, and we're gonna do that whole thing all over again. One more round. Alrighty, our time's about up. You guys ready for the last round? Okay, again, we're gonna start with boat rows. So, get into your pike position, and your boat position, sorry, and row those feet under, out, and then in, up and in. Okay, less than 10 seconds. Okay, and the next one we're going to do is the transfers. So grab your weight, pack it out, and down, and in, and back. Remember, lower back, really push it down, and if you can't do the exercise as low as you want to, then keep those legs up. Not worth hurting your lower back. Okay, finish this plank circuit. All right, twisting plank. Okay, at the timer you have 5 seconds to come down to your knees if you need to. Or you can just hold it in plank. Okay, hold plank and start out to the side. This is a side crunch and a glute exercise all at the same time. Less than 10 seconds. Hold it. You have 5 seconds to come to your knees if you need to. Okay. Stretch it out. Get ready to go back into plank. Up and touch out. Okay, side plank. And touch. Again, the timer's going to be off, and I realize why now. This is actually 2 exercises, not 1. So just keep going. You're doing awesome. Okay, I'll switch to the other side. Ignore the timer. You're not done yet. Almost. Three more. And 3. Good job. Nice job, you guys. I'm gonna turn off this really annoying timer. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of a cool down. Let's come under our stomachs. Squeeze that glute, tuck that pelvis under. Coming up. Good job. Quick midday ab blast. Tilt that neck off to the side. Make sure you keep those glutes tight. Save your lower back. Come down. Go ahead and rest back. Give that lower back a little bit of a break. Excellent. And we can cool down a little bit further. Come into as much of a splits position as you can, keeping that lower back from sagging. So if you find you're caving in and it feels really awkward and uncomfortable, bring your legs in so you can sit up straight. It doesn't matter how far you bring them in, because unlike at the gym, it doesn't matter anyway because nobody can see you. I want you to save your lower back. Our goal is not to hurt our lower back. So get into whatever splits make sense for you. Keep that lower back up. Lead with your chest. Take your hands and kind of pry your chest forward. And then walk your hand over, either grab your foot, your ankle, your knee, whatever it is that you can grab, and keep the chest forward. So not like this, but sitting as upright as you can. Good job. Thank you for joining me today. On Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a Climb Strong workout. If you haven't gotten the word yet, if you go and join Climb Strong, which is free, you can then go to their ebooks and download an ebook called Shapeshifter, and it's free, and it's all body weight exercises. They made it free because we're all stuck at home, and we may not have equipment, and they really want you to train. So go there, download the book. We're going to be doing the Strength and Endurance 1 workout. Come back up, set yourself up, come to the other side. It's a killer. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of squats, a lot of jumping, a lot of stuff. But I'm excited about it. I've done it once, but a long time ago. And I remember being really sore afterwards. So it'll be a good one. So please join for that Wednesday at 2:30. And yeah. Okay, come up. Last but not least, bring your legs in. Grab your hands behind your back. Push your hands down. Lift them up. Bring your neck to the side. Oh, that was a good pop. All right, you guys, thanks again. And we'll see you hopefully, sneak over here, see you hopefully on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye.